Thanks, guys, for clicking on that thumbnail. And this time we are going to review Chips, the movie starring Dax Shepard and what was the other guy's name? It's not really important. It was Michael Pena.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Pena. Sad days for this man.
I like him, though.
He's kind of hot.
Yeah, he is.
With a K review. It's VIC?
No, it's with a K.
Oh.
So this weekend we saw the movie Chips, and there's been so many horrible reviews of this movie. Like, if you read through the Internet Movie Database, like, review thing, there are some people just slaughtering this movie.
Why?
And, well, okay, this is important to know. I have not, even though my age, I have not seen one episode of the original series.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was based off something else.
Yeah, it was a series back in the 80s, and it was about these two motorcycle cops, and they were just kind of oblivious to like drug deals around them, I guess, and it was really campy and outlandish. When I saw the trailer for this, I thought it looked really funny. Mm-hmm. Like, I thought it was like, okay, they're just gonna take this series, they're gonna be a little dirty with it, put it out there for people, and see what happens. Kind of like American Pie, but with police officers. And without teenage sex. Actually, it's nothing like that. What was your favorite parts about this? Like, what made you be like we paid good money to see this? What was your favorite parts?
I like that it was a comedy, so that's the only reason why I wanted to watch it. Because I expected with Benya to be laughing, and the other guy,
Dax Shepard.
Dax Shepard, yes. Just the combination, I always thought it would be hysterical, and it was.
It was, but the thing is like the whole during the entire movie. Also, by the way, this is probably going to be a spoiler review, so if you are interested in something serious or knowledgeable, I don't know why you were even here.
Exactly. Move on.
Damn.
Bye, Felicia.
Whoa. Damn, you got bye, Felicia. I saw the trailers and I thought, wow, great combination. Dax Shepard, Michael Pena, Kristen Bell was in it, and she is Dax Shepard's wife in real life.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Aw.
Unfair.
Why?
Never mind. She's a moderately attractive lady. And Dax Shepard looks like somebody blew up his nose.
So?
Oh yeah,
Haven't
sorry.
you ever seen Beauty and the Beast?
It was a great combination, you're right. And I just didn't understand like what the movie was trying to accomplish sometimes. Like, like I understand the original Chips was very campy and so forth. And then you have like just the character of Vincent D'Onofrio. Like they're trying to solve the armored cart heists, and like Vincent D'Onofrio's character, he's like one of the police officers who's in on it. He just didn't like. I love Vincent D'Onofrio. He had the he was in that Western a little bit ago, the Magnificent Seven.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he was great in that. He's done a bunch of amazing roles in television and everything. And
Law and Order.
Law and Order. That's right. The show nobody should watch.
Whoa.
Every episode is the same. It's the same, and I don't know why you people keep watching it.
Whatever. There's like 23 seasons now.
Yep.
And it's still great. So I could see him as the lieutenant, because he's that kind of person.
Yeah, he looks like a cop.
Yeah.
Like he in no matter what, he always looks buff. Like it looked like he had like a gut. That guy is buff as hell. Vincent D'Onofrio. Like, he's awesome, but like he had his character, like his son had a heroin addiction. And remember there's that one point in the movie where he's like sitting on his son's bed and it got really emotional. It's like, come on, son, get out. Like, I was like, wow, he's really pouring his heart into this role. Like in a movie that's rated R about these two dumbass motorcycle cops, you for that like 30 seconds in the movie, you feel like attached to his character. And I was like, whoa, and then they make a dick joke. It's like, oh, that's wonderful. But I expected it to be like that a little bit, but not as much. Like, what was that? What was the one thing that you thought that you didn't like throughout the entire thing?
Well, I guess realizing now it is rated R, so I didn't know that. I thought it was PG-13.
You saw Dax Shepard's penis,
well, I didn't,
and you didn't expect for it to be rated R.
I didn't know that coming into the movie until I started seeing all the nudity, and I was like, oh, okay. But that's what I didn't like. And I'm no prude or anything, but it was just obsessive for no reason. It was. It didn't.
No.
It did not add to any story.
Yeah, it was like it got there were so many points like Poncherello when he had his sex addiction, like that came out through like barely halfway through the movie, and I'm like, like the guy that he was playing, I forgot the actor's name who originally played Poncherello. He was at the end of the movie. Yeah, he was in the ambulance, and like I don't know, maybe I think that guy he actually Eric Estrada. Sorry, Eric Estrada. He maybe in the series he was like that, but in this one it was just like it was really weird. It was like, and it's not like that actor is not an attractive dude, but like everybody was falling for him, like everybody, like and not there wasn't something that wasn't trying to hump him or he was trying to hump them, and it was like distracting. It was like and then Dax Shepard, who's trying to repair his relationship with his wife, like she wasn't even in there that much for being his wife in real life. She wasn't really in the movie a whole lot.
And that's okay, because it wasn't part of the story for her to be in it. She was supposed to be the absentee wife.
Right. But I mean, there were good scenes with him and her and stuff like that. But the crudeness of everything, like I don't mind a dirty movie. Like I don't, and
Dick every once in a while.
Yeah. But like, there's only so many like dick jokes that you can do before you're like, okay, come on, let's keep.
But the funniest one was when he was carrying him to the tub. That was hilarious.
Yeah, that was funny.
It just glazed.
Yeah, just glazed. but and it's weird at that moment. It almost felt like some of that was unscripted. Like when they were talking, like they just kind of like broke character for a little bit, and it kind of felt like they were just kind of like it was almost an outtake. But I like the dynamic between them. Like if this could have been a better movie with them and still been a comedy, having them not having so many, crude jokes between them. Like that's where it could have been better. What was the best part of the entire movie for you?
The motorcycles, like it's what's the first guy's name? Not Benya, the other one.
Dax Shepard?
Yeah, seeing him ride, that was cool.
Yeah. He was, of course, it was a stunt double, but like
it was his face.
Yeah, it was his face, but he did a great job in that. But it was like, it was a ridiculous setup to the movie, because like, oh yeah, so you're gonna fail everything in the course, and they're still gonna let you in.
Yeah, that was weird, but I like that he had at least his talent, that he had his niche, because without it, he was the one that figured out what kinds of motorcycles the cops were riding.
Right.
Based on the sounds of the engine and all that stuff. So yeah, it was important, and it was good for him to have that, because that was kind of like his little
redeeming quality in the movie.
Yeah. It made him a cop because he could identify those things.
Right. And then he had all like he was a former stunt guy. Like he was a motocross guy, and he had all the injuries, and then allowed it. Like I didn't understand when that one guy hit him in the knee the first time, and then he just punched him out. I was like, what? Like it was a fucking RoboCop. Like he just like nailed him, and like I'm like, that's a great right haymaker, but what was the point of that? And then it turned out like, oh yeah, his body's all metal because of all the stuff, and like it worked, but yet it was just so tiring. It was so tiring to see those jokes recycled over and over and over. Like it could have been a better movie if it just decided, okay, let's have a joke here and there. And let's try not to recycle everything, like every single scene. If you could change one thing about the movie, what would you change?
I would keep the jokes. I don't mind the verbal stuff, but just the excess nudity was too much. Yeah. I loved in the beginning when they were in the dressing room, and I guess they knew each other because their cousins had ridden together or whatever, and they went to go hug each other in the nude, and they were like rubbing balls. And Pena got really uncomfortable about it, and they had this whole,
I want to reenact when that happened. Like here's me in the theater. I'm like, oh my god, and I look over at her, and she's like, ha 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 ha. And then there's female nudity, and literally I look over and her face is,
because that was just in your. At least they had their clothes on still. That was just tits in your face right there. They just had it. The whole screen was just like two tits, and then they had the slow motion.
Yeah, that's true. They had some slow motion. There were so many things that the movie could have done to be really good, and then it just barreled out of control towards the end, and it was just like, okay, now we're gonna do this. Yeah. So for me, it was like, I don't mind crude joked movies, but this one kind of beat that dead horse over and over, and obviously the guys touching balls was the highlight.
It wasn't the highlight. No, with that, the highlight was the whole Vincent. No, not Vincent. How come I keep forgetting his name?
Vincent D'Onofrio?
No, not D'Onofrio.
Dax Shepard? Dax Shepard.
Yeah, his whole thing about telling Benya that he was a homophobe because he didn't want to hug naked men.
Yeah. Like, he's like, you're not using that term right. I don't think you understand what that means. And, like, that was funny. Like, their banter was great. Yeah. But, like, even with all that, I can only give this a 1.5K. I can't really even recommend people go see this in the theaters. What do you think?
I would recommend you go see it. Like, if Saturday night you got nothing to do, you need a little ha-ha humor. It's good. It's humorous. I would give it a 2.
I would like to translate that, if you guys mind. I think you should go see this movie because 2 guys touch penises. So therefore, it is now 2 stars, and you should go see this with your young children.
Don't take your children. I always get upset when I see kids in like PG-13 or R-rated movies. It's so inappropriate. Like, there were some kids in front of us, and I was like,
that's true.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you not see the balls touching? Did you not see the titties? Now you're a little teeny bopper, even though teenagers still.
Mommy, rubber balls.
Exactly. I don't know.
You never saw The Green Inferno, did you?
No.
Oh. I sitting next to me, and by the way, I had 24 Buffalo Wild Wings before I went in to see that. Didn't faze me at all. There was a 6-year-old child sitting next to me. In The Green Inferno. If anybody knows what that movie is, those parents should be sent to hell for that.
Not hell. It's just poor judgment sometimes.
Yeah. And
that kids remember everything.
They remember everything. And sometimes girlfriends do too. All right. Oh, yeah. Thanks, guys, for watching. I do appreciate all the viewers and subscribers that I do have. And thank you, Patty Mayonnaise, for once again me brushing your boob. But, whoa. A little nudity there. Fully clothed, though. So it's not nudity. Can't strike me for that, YouTube. I really appreciate you guys coming out. And, let me know. Whacked out comment below and let me know what is your favorite raunchy movie. And what movie do you feel could have been better if they had left a lot of their raunchy stuff out? Like, I actually liked Bad Grandpa. That had Johnny Knoxville in it. I really thought that was a good, decently raunchy movie that didn't go over the top. What was one of yours?
Yeah. Ooh, I don't watch a lot of raunch. Raunch.
American Pie?
I didn't watch those. I didn't watch any of the American series. I think I was too young when it started coming out. So my mindset wasn't
that was a really nice, low-key old joke.
My mindset wasn't like, let's go to the movies to watch this. Because I barely went to the movies then.
There you go. All right, that's true. All right, but, guys, leave me a whacked out comment below and let me know. And, if you don't like what you're watching, you can always turn it off. But thanks for coming back.
And seeing me.
Me?
Oh, seeing him.
Seeing him. And,